Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's making a great night, folks. Dare to believe. Unknown author. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 78, NASDAQ off 18, S&P's down 8, gold contract up $8.80, trading at $1,065 an ounce. Silver up 2 cents at $14.03 an ounce. Platinum down $4 at $8.31 an ounce. Copper flat at $2.04 a pound. Light sweet crude $41.60 a barrel. Oil looks like it's going to go after its lows, folks. This little baby, you break that $39.75, and we're going to see $32. That's going to be a mind blower, but that's how this baby's setting up. Bonds, the 10 and the 30-year. 10 was flat out here today. A rejected lower price. You're trading out at 127.01. 30, rejected lower price, up 11 ticks. 155.19. Both the 10 and the 30 look like they're ABC structures on the way up. And if they are, folks, it's going to be a total mind blower. Because, of course, the Fed wants to go up on rates. The bond market is continuing to say that the Fed may want to go up on rates, but guess what? The 10 and the 30 also want to go up on price, down on yield. And you know what? You can have all of the above, folks, because the rates that the Fed we're talking about have to do with the short-term rates. It would be very unusual, that's for sure, if the Fed goes up on short-term rates and that 10-year bond doesn't move. You know, as soon as the short-term rates go up, the 10-year bond normally moves. But bottom line, we'll see where this shakes out. King dollar. King dollar up 187 ticks. We're at 100.26. Now, what King dollar has done is it continued to get to higher price. The volume is contracting in a very large way, though. I suspect you're going to see King dollar come off those highs, pull back. We'll see whether we have an expansion of volume on the pullback. Euro. The euro is at 105, and the yen is trading at 123.11. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, we had an expansion of volume. You're at down 87 cents, which is not the end of the world. But guess what, folks? Bottom line, you're at 208.69 on the SPYs. That's going to make the run to 202.18. Bottom line, you're starting out on a Monday at the end of a holiday week. Market can't hold, and the market can't hold. That is after Europe being up over 1%. They didn't close. They only closed up 0.5%. But bottom line, the market had every right to get to higher highs, not only to get to higher highs, to blow these highs away. We've been at the same place in this market. Well, you can make the argument we've been in the same place in the market since July 20th. But so between up and down. Bottom line, it can't handle these higher prices. The NDX 100, the 3 Qs, they got to 114.65 out here today, closed at 114.02. Also subtle, yet had an expansion of volume. We've done 22 million shares out here today. Bottom line, I expect the Qs will also go after 109.48. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Correlation goes with gold. Is that gold contract went after its lows. The gold contract got toasted and roasted last Friday. Where is she? There she is. When, of course, we had a half a day. We tested that low this morning. Had lighter volume, rejected the low. We're trading at 1063 right now. If you are a gold bull, you want to see it inside 1060, 1084. Good start out here today, no doubt. The XAU, the HUI, they're indicating that gold wants to get into higher price. Why? Because even as gold got smoked, the XAU and the HUI made their lows on the 17th and 18th of November. They both are higher, and what we did have out here today is that we had some price movement inside those equities. Now, bonds. The bond market, folks, just pretty amazing. There's no two ways about that. Bonds just want higher price. You know, the last downdraft in bonds, it started October 15th. The 10-year was at 129.20. It gets down to 125. You're at 127.01 right now. This wasn't even a deep retracement. This is the thing that's amazing about bonds, folks. It didn't even do a deep retracement. It snaps back to 127, and this baby looks like it's going to make the run to 128.08. And, you know, bottom line is that you make that run, and bonds are right back up at their highs. Now, let's go to this dollar. So this gets really cool. The dollar index made a nice run. What you have now is this, is that each day the volume is contracting. We've done 21,000 contracts out here today. And in order to stay up into a higher price in a big way, bottom line is that you're going to be pushing about 35,000, 40,000 contracts. We got to 100.36 out here today. So it's at highs, and, you know, guess what? It can go higher. When you see a contraction like this, however, that is setting up a pullback. If we go over to the euro bottom line does not look like it has to go to higher price. So inside the dollar index is 60%, the euro is 60% of it. So you can make the case there that, hey, listen, man, that's 60% of it. It doesn't have to go higher. That being said, if you go to the Canadian dollar, and this is just a correlation, a much larger correlation inside commodities. What I'm doing here today is putting commodity currencies together with what the gold contract has done, what the dollar's doing. And if we look at the Canadian dollar, it's at 133. This is the inverse correlation. That looks like it's topped out. Looks like it wants to get down to 128, which would say that the Canadian dollar will get stronger. It means our dollar will get weaker. If we go to the Aussie dollar, we take a look at the Aussie dollar. Same setup in the Aussie dollar. Now this is inverse correlation also. This is 72 cents to $1 in the Aussie dollar. That baby looks like it wants to go to 73, and it very well may want to go to 78. Now, both of those are big commodity currencies, folks, okay? So we'll see where this whole shakeout is going to come down. If we go over and take a look at the silver contract, what we have with silver, silver has to get off the lows. You know, silver didn't get trashed like gold did, but yet silver didn't even get any traction on the way up either. So pretty intense all around. Actually, hold it. I got to change these contracts. 1 second. Silver this year. So, okay. So we're at 1406 right now. Yeah, same deal. It's only 26,000 contracts. That's not enough. That's not enough inside that silver market to get up into higher price. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials closed down 78. NASDAQ off 18. S&P's down 7.5. We'll be right back, folks.